What's up, fight fans? Mainman Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. What up to the fam? What up to everybody in Mainman Mademan's boxing form? Hey, look, man, the thing is this. Just took in a recent interview that was done by Bob Arum, in which they asked Bob Arum if Terence Crawford defeats Errol Spence Jr., would he be considered an all-time great, fight fans? A all-time great. We're talking about Ali. We're talking about Lewis. We're talking about Marciano. We're talking about Leonard. We're talking about Hagler. We're talking about Hearns. Is he an all-time great if he defeats Errol Spence Jr.? Bob Arum's answer is no. He would consider Terence Crawford one of the top pound-for-pound fighters of this era. But to say he's an all-time great, he believes that's a bridge too far. Now, let's look at this, fight fans. Terence Crawford, right, takes a world title off of Ricky Burns. Terence Crawford defeats unified champion Julius Indongo at a higher weight class. Terence Crawford becoming undisputed at 140 pounds. Terence Crawford defeating Jeff Horn after Jeff Horn defeated Manny Pacquiao, whom was considered the last lineal champion at 147 pounds. And on top of that, Terence Crawford stopping Shawn Porter, being the first man to stop Shawn Porter. And if you top all of that off with another undisputed run at 147 pounds, taking 3 more titles off of Errol Spence Jr., not to mention Hall of Fame bound, fight fans, before the Errol Spence Jr. fight. Hall of Fame bound. Well, that's a lot to talk about. Would he be considered an all-time great with all that level of achievement if he defeats Errol Spence Jr.? The answer for me, fight fans, would be a yes. When you think about it like this, if he defeats Errol Spence Jr., that means that he would have touched throughout of his career 9 world titles and 2 lineal titles, making a total of 11. That would have been 11 belts that Terence Crawford would have touched in 3 weight classes. 11 belts, fight fans. That's a lot of belts. Not to mention currently riding a knockout streak that's covering a couple divisions. That's just a cherry on a sundae. But 11 belts. Defeating unified champions. Defeating multiple division champions. I mean, and not to mention even defeating Errol Spence, where as high rated as Errol Spence is in today's boxing. That's a lot. How can we not give him all-time great status after all of that, fight fans? That's a lot. I mean, what is it that you need to do to achieve all-time great status? More than likely beat great fighters and have great achievements, right? Well, I think that Terence Crawford actually checks those boxes. You think about the great fighters. I mean, well, he beat Earl. He beat Shawn Porter. When you think about the achievements, well, he got more achievements out the yin yang. 3 division champion, Hall of Fame bound, former lineal champion, former undisputed champion, and now trying to do it twice in one of boxing's most toughest divisions. Going through the #1 fighter at 147 pounds, like he went through the #1 fighter at 140. I mean, you won't eat after the Errol Spence Jr. win. You won't have nothing to say about his resume. You won't have nothing to say about his achievements. We know he's going to the Hall of Fame. The only thing that's left to do at that point is to move up and maybe challenge Jamel Charlo and go for undisputed again. I mean, what box ain't been checked for all-time great, fight fans? Tell me where I'm going wrong here. Oh, well, man, it's the level of competition. He ain't fought no one. He ain't fought no one. If he beats Earl, that's gone. You got nothing. Now, some of y'all may not agree, fight fans. Some of y'all may say, well, man, I just can't give it to him. I need a little bit more. Maybe the Charlo win. If that is you, I would love to hear your comment in the comment section. Let me know, fight fans. Would you consider Terence Crawford a all-time great if he defeats Errol Spence Jr. for undisputed? Riddle me that. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Share, rock the bells, man. Catch up with y'all in the next live stream, man. Y'all keep your heads up out there. To the next video, man. Peace out.